As I said, if God doesn't come soon, through all the knowledge of man, what he have acquired, and the things that he've done, and have transgressed the law and transgressed the word of the living God, he will destroy himself. He be laying up on the end of this earth dead, like dead dogs, until there would be none, not enough living, to bury the dead. You know, there is a man here on this earth, member of the white race, Gentiles, Chaldees, CIA. They indulge in witchcraft. They're not like the rest of us, the common white man, the common black man, who work day by day, who live by the sweat of their eyebrows and not the sweat of somebody else's eyebrow. But there's one man here who is of this white race, who have taken on angels, who is of the black race, who have united themselves together to be a dominant force upon this earth. They have placed the price of money in their hand, which have no root, have no substance of life, but they have made it equal unto the works of the living God. And done so, they had confined the minds of men. They have created for man in his mindset an addiction of false hope and false belief, making them think that the money that they have is greater than any substance of life that God created in these seeds when he planted them upon the earth. They believe if you take this money, you can take and buy anything, anywhere, on any part of the earth, and you is great as long as you have the price of money. But not so. Not so. These are the revelations that have been unfolding itself among our peoples in our neighborhood, where they pay hitmen, blackwaters, and paid hitmen with this false hope till he can come in and kill the rich men, pays these people. It has been stated in the prophecy of the presidency early 2000, in these 2000, that Blackwater was the forces that was hired by the government, not the government, but the rich people. In other words, they gave these people a license to kill without a judgment or without a justification or without a standard of the cause of why they was killed and why a man should be brought, should live or should die. In other words, it was created in some world where you can go out there and kill a man just for a price and it's legal. And they use the best of the technology that the law enforcement use to go out and act out these things. I've seen these things because I can speak for myself because God had to take me down through these places to show me what was happening to his people. Show me the sinister minds of the governmental body here in the United States of America. God did mean business. He brought me there and he took me so close to them and he pulled me back out of harm's way as they was trying to take me out. Excuse me. A little milk. Yeah. And so in dying this year, I seen revelation that it just turned my stomach to see a nation upon the face of the earth would do these things. But to give me an assurance and give me hope, when I read in the Bible and understood that Jesus Christ lived. When I saw them speak, God spoke concerning of the spatial 2,000 years before this space shuttle was manufactured and created by the United States of America, this 4 feet of 4, I know then that we had a God of justice and we had a God of judgment sitting before us. The prey and the predator. He's going to judge the prey and he's going to judge the predator according to their ways and according to their word. And at the time of his return, he's going to set us one here and set the other here, and he's going to cast his judgment. The peoples that taken and went and took this money, thinking about himself for that moment, and taking on the price, who slaughtered his brothers and his mothers and his fathers and his sisters just for the price of money, he will stand in judgment for the eternity flame that God have ordained for him. He will burn forever. And he will, once he arrived at that point, he will see then that he was deceived by the Antichrist. And when he get there, he will understand that it didn't matter how much money that this man offered him to take and sell his soul by slaughtering the innocent. He would see that it was not worth the price. But it'd be too late. It would be too late to ask for forgiveness and to say, Lord God, have mercy on my soul. I'm taking you through this because these things are real. God has set me, made me a prophet, taken me into time, and he has revealed these things to me. What's going to become of the United States of America and the nation that bear the sword of destruction regarding only his house and the other houses of the other men, he tear down. But he's holding on a false faith and a false hope that will fail him in the end. This is what he done. So in order to maintain his strength and in his addiction, he go and fight against God's people who come to expose him. And done so, when he do these things against the people that are going to expose him, he is transgressing the will of God. Because how long can he continue to hold out before the very sword that he have cast upon others will be turned against him? The very mindset that he have forecast against others, and where others begged for their mercy and cried out for him to have mercy on them, and he turned the other way with a stiff upper lip, he continued to slaughter the people without a cause and without mercy. And done so, when the day of his judgment arrived upon him, he will look for the same mercy that that people required of him, and he then give it to them. He will look for that same mercy, and he will not find that mercy. He will look for someone to open the prison walls, just like he had placed these people for long prison sentences into that prison wall, and he didn't hear them, neither will the peoples hear him. He will look for somebody to deliver him from his execution in the graveyard. But in the end of the day, likewise, the same manner upon which he imposed his will and didn't deliver the peoples out of their prisons, and they will not deliver him. The same measures that he would impose on others will become his measures. And the end.